Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Welcome back to the Contributor Tech Discussions. Today is November 12th, 2025. Yeah, it seems we don't have any demos noted. I'll just check with the group here in case someone had a demo but didn't add it to the note before we jump to the discussion points. Wait, yeah, all good. Oh, yeah, I was just going to point out, seems there's 2 points from Birdie team. First one regarding the Gnoweb form execution update that's in progress. Yeah, feel free to jump in, Jeff.
Yeah, just some questions. Maybe I can share my screen and drive around. Presenter. This is a follow-on to a PR I've been working on in Gnoweb. Once we started with crossing functions, we had the idea to mark when you're looking at the list of functions in Gnoweb to see if they're crossing, but then there was the idea that if it's not crossing, that means it can be executed with a query, like a Q eval. And so we wanted to add an option to do that. And Alexei has been doing some refactoring of Gnoweb, but now that's all done. And so I just had some simple questions about how to move forward. I don't know how far we can get today since we don't have Gillum or Alexei here. Gillum is working on this draft PR, which he's already asked Alexei to review. I wonder if anybody else knows the context of this thing and what this is supposed to do. This big green button here, submit to the realm. I mean, we've always had this list of commands that you can run in, copy paste to the command line and run. I've been looking through the code of the draft PR. It adds a lot of information to the form rendering, including the remote and the chain ID. But I just don't know whether this button is meant to attempt to execute the command, and maybe it's this thing which I would need to modify to possibly use the same information about the remote to to do some sort of magic that happens between the front end and the Go code, which is running Gnoweb, in order to actually talk to the node and run the query. So if anybody knows how I can move forward without having Alexei or Gillum around, it would be helpful. Any context? If not, then we'll move on. Yeah. Okay. Does anybody know when Gillum gets back from vacation? Question mark.
I believe end of the month.
Ooh, that's a serious vacation. I aspire to be French someday and to take vacations like that. Coming soon. Okay, so I'll ping other people. And that was my original question, because there was a big blank space. I can't help filling up. So I want to fill up my the other question with sort of a stupid question. So we in Gnocchi Mobile, we are working on when an app wants to ask the user to approve a transaction, we show the user how many coins it's going to take to run their application. I mean, to run the transaction. And the thing I clicked on here was already there's code. For example, when on the command line, when you run a transaction, and you complete the transaction, it tells you after the fact how much it costed. And it includes the storage events. And my stupid question is, this scans the event results for coins, and this is general. This means that it's possible that there could be multiple storage events, possibly in denominations other than ugnot. So I didn't understand that. So when we implemented it in Gnoki Mobile, I ignore any coins for storage, which are not in ugnot, because I don't understand how it is that a Gno blockchain is going to record storage costs which aren't in the same denomination that you're paying for gas. So that's my general stupid question, is if the total fee for a transaction is gas fee, which is in ugnot, plus storage fee, what is the use case where you might have storage costs which are in some denomination other than ugnot, and does the virtual machine track those and add those to the cost of the transaction? That's my stupid question. Anybody have any thoughts?
Sorry, I accidentally tapped out of the meeting while you were talking. So you're saying, is it possible that there might be some other storage fees which are not in ugnot?
Right.
I guess, you know, it is safe, like in terms of a client of Gnoland, to assume that there won't be. I don't think we plan, and like, I don't think it is on the table to have I don't know, a dual token model where, you know, storage is in one token and gas fees are in another. But possibly yes, like that is a model that could happen. Like, you know, Atom 1 has dual token, which is used, you know, in a different scenario, different context, but it could potentially be different. But if you're just working on Gnoland, then you can work with the assumption that it won't be.
Okay, so that's what we've done. Is right now we add up the events which record storage costs, and we just ignore anything that's not ugnot. So it sounds like that's a safe thing to do for right now. Because you know, I suppose the virtual machine would have to be updated to record storage costs in other denominations, and I don't or
it doesn't have to be, like, the VM doesn't have to be updated. Like, the VM counts gas, and then from the gas that it counts, which is like, you know, it's individual unit,
mm-hmm.
It is converted to ugnot by essentially like
gas price.
Gas price per ugnot. So they're like the cost is independent, and the denomination consequently is independent.
Mm. Okay, well, so what we'd want to do is, for now, especially not to confuse the users of Gnoki Mobile, we're not attempting to show fees in other denominations. What would be the event for us to watch for where this could become a use case? You know, an actual example of paying for gas in something that's not ugnot, or more importantly, you know, maybe some realm would want to say, hey, I'm a realm that maybe I'm here on Gnoland, but I do things with inter-blockchain communication, and for storage on me, you're going to have to pay in something other than ugnot.
No, it won't be on a realm on the Gnoland, right? It will be like, there is a fork of Gnoland. There is another chain, like, which uses our same stack and uses the VM, which might decide like which you know, Gnoki Mobile could be like 99% compatible with. if that chain pops up, it might be a chain that uses like the different tokens. So I guess what we should like, when should you implement this? When, you know, someone in the world cares about Gnoland aside from us and wants to build a second chain.
Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, we'll think about that. That helps. It's a little bit of context. So that's it for me. Of course, I have an infinite number of questions, but nothing clear right now. So I'll stop there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Thanks for this, Jeff.
Do you want to run through the I guess everybody has read the latest update on X, what is it, the thing that Leon usually covers, but we've already seen that.
Oh yes. GNOME Digest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't
wanted
have, we don't have one for today. We don't have one for today, but probably next week.
Alrighty then.
Great. Did anyone else have, any other discussion points or questions, even just comments on anything? All right, yeah, all good for now. I think we can wrap up early. Thanks so much for joining, everyone, and see you soon.
Thanks everyone. Thanks Danny. Bye everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Bagger.
Bye.